just remember that game.
Hey, everybody, this is Joseph Pasek, and welcome to the Fired Up Network. Welcome to the Buffalo Bills Touchdown Game Report, Thursday Night Football here in Highmark Field between the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins. The Bills come in at 2-0, Miami 0-2. Dare I say, the Buffalo Bills, unless Norm says different, because he always picks different, Buffalo is going to be 3-0. I expect a tough game, but at least maybe 10 points, 10, 14-point victory for my Buffalo Bills. And since Norm is the broadcasting legend, Mark, you're a two-time Emmy Award winner. I'm going to give you the ball since you lost to the Buffalo Bills this week or last week against the Jets. What do you expect tonight here in Buffalo?
What do I expect? What is in Mr. T say in Rocky 3? Pain. That's what I expect. I just think the way the Dolphins have played the first 2 weeks, you can't say that they're going to really be ready for a team like Buffalo. I mean, you can't lose to New England at home. You can't get blown out by Indianapolis on the road and then expect to say, okay, well, I think they're going to be in a game against Buffalo. Buffalo is just too good. And I think after their week 1 win, that maybe was their moment to where now they realize, okay, kind of all the pieces come together and have that magical year, kind of like the Red Sox coming back from 3-0. I don't know. But the Dolphins, to me, if they win this game, the Bills really should not. Now they have to go back to the drawing board because this is a game the Bills should win after the way they played the first 2 weeks in a way Miami's played. I mean, if there was ever a game that you could say, okay, I think this is going to happen with those 2 teams, division rivals. Now, I know it's, division rivals, you never know, but I think Miami, there's just a lot of negativity around it, and there's too much positivity around Buffalo.
13.5-point favorites, the Buffalo Bills. Do you think they cover it, Mark?
I don't know about that. I think Miami will play them tougher. If Miami gets, I think they'll show some pride. Because it's a division game, they'll probably keep it within 10.
All right. Norm, you know my favorite team. Who's my favorite team?
Let me think. Pretty close to the Canadian border. I'll have to think about that one, but it might be Buffalo. Could be Detroit.
As I mentioned several times already, when is Super Bowl 60?
Oh, yeah, on your birthday, February 8th.
Yes. So how apropos as my team goes to the Super Bowl, and not only, listen to this, Mark, I have negotiated with Sean McDermott. I've negotiated with Bean. They go to the Super Bowl. I don't want them to just show up and have a candy bar or Gatorade or whatever. They go and win. And I'm telling you, when they win, not if, when they win on my birthday, February 8th, I'll turn 52, all right? When they win, Norm will treat you out to a steak dinner, all right? A steak dinner. Yeah. And if they win by more than 2 touchdowns, I'll get 2 steaks, you'll get half a steak, and Norm will get the whole restaurant. We'll go to Alabama. We'll go to that your restaurant there because probably we get it for cheap, all right? And that's it. Norm, tonight, Buffalo favored by 13.5 points over the Miami Dolphins. You know what we say in Buffalo, Ontario? We say when they play Miami, squish the fish. How badly are we going to squish those fishes?
Well, I think they'll squish them so badly, Joe, that you'll be so excited you'll be doing a saber dance. How do you like that for a nice little twig at Buffalo? A saber dance. You get it? The saber dance?
Show Mark. What is a saber dance right now? Stand up and give them a saber dance, Norm.
At age 70, I can't do that anymore, Joe. What I'd like to.
Right? You pull a hernia. You and your
I get worse than I ever.
You pulled a hernia, and I had to call. Oh, don't worry, Norm. And you were crying like a baby. Come on, come on. I asked you what's your prediction today? You were on Monday Night Football. So what's your prediction?
My prediction is Buffalo by at least. Are you ready for this, Joe and Mark? At least 15 points. At least. That's the bottom line.
So this time he wants me to get him a Big Mac at McDonald's, Mark. Okay, he wants me to get him a Big Mac at McDonald's. All right. So listen, Buffalo 3-0. Right. Next week Sunday on the 28th. Guess what? Who comes to Buffalo? The New Orleans Saints. Dare I say we're going to be 4-0. And then after that, Monday Night Football, guess who comes to Buffalo? The New England Patriots. Dare I say we're going to be 5-0. Do you disagree, Norm?
I don't.
No.
Okay.
No. All right.
No, Buffalo should be 5-0 by that point. Yeah.
Why do we have to do shows? Just give me the Super Bowl. By the way, Norm, you didn't win this. See? The Grey Cup ring. I got a Grey Cup ring, Norm. Grey Cup ring. Did you get this Grey Cup ring?
No, but then again, Joe, what was your role with the Argonauts? I forgot.
I was our good friend Mike Hogan. He used to work for the Fan 590. I told him, do not give a pass to Norm. Do not give a pass to Norm Rumack. I had to make sure that Norm Rumack works Saturday 12 hours. 12 hours. And do you work Saturdays 12 hours?
Yeah, you had nothing to do with it. I've been working 12 hours for 8 years already.
Most Argo games, Mark, are Saturday games. The 12-hour shift, by the way, not a lot of people can work at 12-hour shifts, especially at the age of 80. He works at 12-hour shifts just because I made the call and I said, put this guy, he doesn't get ring or anything, put this guy working Saturdays, 12-hour shifts. Sundays, give him the time off to watch my Buffalo Bills beat. Who's your team, Norm? Who's your team in the National Football League?
I don't have a team in the National Football League. I cheer for whatever team has Syracuse guys on their roster. There's not that many, but there's a few.
All right. So whatever team he let. By the way,
no one remembers Rob Moore, a guy like Rob Moore.
Well, yeah, absolutely. Played for Mark's New York Jets. He was a pretty good wide receiver, was he not?
Yep, Rob Moore, Rob Carpenter, those guys. Yep.
Anyways, who has a Grey Cup Argo ring? All right.
A replica.
Oh, I didn't say replica. What is this guy? This is
a replica ring.
Grey Cup ring.
They gave away thousands of them at an Argo home game, Joe, didn't they?
To an Argo game, I don't go to BMO Field unless you pay me. All right. So look, Mark says the Buffalo Bills Thursday night will beat the Miami Dolphins, most likely less than 13.5. Norm says the Buffalo Bills will beat the Miami Dolphins by more than 13.5. I say it does not matter. A win is a win is a win. What do they say in Nike? Just win, baby. Mark, start us off.
No, they say just do it.
Yeah, it's more just do it.
Don't interrupt me. I'm the president. Do you think just do what? For you, what do you do? Just do it.
You need to check your phrases.
Listen, I'm the president of the province of Canada, the mayor-elect of North America, soon to run for the mayor of Mozambique. I can't spell it, but I can run for it. Now, it doesn't matter. It's just win, baby. Just win. So, Mark, start us off. Show them how you win all the time. Show them where you're at now. Tell them how they can eat. Invite Norm for a steak dinner there, and he'll probably hit me up for like $500 to get him there. Go ahead.
Yeah, we're here at the Cattle Stampede where we film just about all of this stuff I do here. And they're, again, a great buffet restaurant. Give great prices for the community here. Miles Smith is the owner. He does a great job. And you can find me at Mark Everett Kelly on Facebook. You can find me on TikTok, Mark Everett Kelly. And we do a lot of stuff for the high school sports around here, Northeast Alabama, Sports Today. And we do shows, we do interviews, we do post-game wraps, really a lot of online stuff, a lot of video stuff that they aren't doing. And so we're setting the trend for that. And the high school kids love it. The parents love it. Community loves it. And we're just starting. So we need support. We need sponsors. We need a bunch of stuff. But it's a lot of hard work. But to me, I would rather do nothing else.
All right. That's Mark Everett Kelly, 2-time Emmy Award winner at ESPN. I go from that to the broadcasting legend, Norm Rumack. Go ahead, Norm.
Yeah, you find me here on the Fired Up Network with my great friend Joseph Pasek. We cover all the sports you follow. You name it, hockey, baseball, football, both sides of the border, footy, European, South American, all over the world, soccer here. So we've got it all covered for you. And did I leave anything out? Major League Baseball as well, of course. And we have great guests on all those sports. So check us out on a 24/7 basis. You'll find a lot of great guests that Joe has great connections with, including the world of wrestling. He just had The Rock on. That's right, The Rock. He's good friends with Bill Goldberg. So, yeah, lots of celebrity content on the Fired Up Network. Check it out every day. And I think you'll be pretty impressed with what you see and what you hear.
And in 2 weeks, we're going to get Mark on to talk about Major League Baseball playoffs, how the Blue Jays will defeat the New York Yankees. Right, Norm?
Well, I don't know. As our friend Mike Wilner said, of the Toronto Star and formerly of the Fan 590, covering the Blue Jays, he said baseball playoffs are a crapshoot, and it's not necessarily the best team who wins. So I don't know. We'll see closer to the start of the playoffs what happens, who's pitching, and I'll give my rundown and my best gut feel at that point.
All right, and Mark, you still like the Yankees?
Do I still like the Yankees? When did I start?
That's the point. All right, that's the point. Stay tuned for more great programming here on the Fired Up Network. And Mark will be back here later this week to preview Week 3 of the National Football League. Thanks a lot, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.